Paula here. I wanted to come to you today and share just a brief meditation on letting go. I was outside over the weekend, just putting away some of my summer garden decorations, preparing for fall and the winter that's coming. And I couldn't help but to just thoroughly enjoy the leaves. Isn't it funny how much joy we find in leaves dying and falling to the ground? I mean, it's kind of ironic if you think about it. There are so many things in our life that we hold on to with like clenching fists, things that no longer serve us, things that don't even feel good anymore, but they're things that we know and we don't know what's next. So we hold on to them even if they're no longer meant to be ours. When in truth, only by opening up that clenched fist can we be open to receive whatever's next, whatever is meant to be ours now. I know the leaves for me, they are so beautiful. They remind me to be present, to notice the beauty, to embrace change, trust the process, to trust the process that as they fall to the ground, they're going to return to the earth, and then through the earth, through the dirt, they're going to nourish that tree, the roots. So in the spring, it can bloom and blossom and come back to life even healthier than ever before. I mean, it's all a process of the growth, right? But we have to be willing to change, to embrace the change, or not embrace the change, because it happens even if we don't embrace it. But when we embrace it, we can find the beauty in it. It just such a metaphor for life. When we're willing to embrace the change, we can see the beauty. We can flow with the river, go with the flow. But when we try to resist it, that's where the suffering begins. So I'd like to invite you to embrace change with me, embrace the beauty, to embrace the concept of letting go. So wherever you're at, allow yourself just to get comfortable. Take a few deep breaths and trust that whether it's a chair you're sitting on, or maybe you're laying in bed or sitting on the floor, wherever you're at, whatever is beneath you is fully supporting you physically. Just like spirit is fully supporting your mind, body, and spirit at all times. Know that right where you are is a safe place, a sacred space. So just take a deep breath, breathe that in for a moment, knowing that right where you are, God is always supporting you and meeting your needs in ways that sometimes we don't even recognize. Sometimes the change is for us, not in spite of us, not against us. So take one more deep breath. Just acknowledge the chair or the space in which you're in, supporting you and taking care of you and keeping you safe, while we close our eyes and settle into this space. I invite you to take another deep breath and imagine yourself, as you close your eyes, standing in a circle. And I invite you to see just maybe a fire pit, a warm fall fire pit, bonfire, if you will, in the middle of that circle, a safe, controlled bonfire. The crackling of the fire and the beauty all around it. Maybe there's chairs around it that you can sit in. Maybe you'll make s'mores, sing songs, but just picture a safe, warm, comfortable space around this campfire. And invite in to this space anybody who comes to mind. Maybe friends or family, maybe neighbors. And if somebody crosses your mind who you wouldn't otherwise invite, make space for them too. And just get comfortable in that space, keeping that vision in your mind, that comfortable vision of warmth and community. And now notice the backpack that you carried there with you, that bag that you carried over your shoulder. And set it down in front of you. And give yourself permission to take out of that bag anything that no longer serves you. If you're uncertain, if you're not quite ready to let it go, just set it down on the ground next to you. But if it's something that you are certain that you are ready to let go of, something that is no longer serving you, no longer bringing you joy, allow yourself to carefully toss it into the fire. Allow it to be returned to the earth, returned to the universe, where it can be transformed into something good. Return to spirit. Now go back into that bag and see what's next. What else have you been carrying in your heart that's been weighing you down? Maybe it's something that is a little scary to let go of, something you've been carrying a long time. Remember that as we let go, we are always open to receive what is ours next, what is ours in the future. And by unclenching those fists and letting go, we open ourselves up to receive what is new and good and right for us now. So whatever it is you've been carrying in that bag, whatever it is you notice next, trust that whatever is meant to be yours will be returned to you. But for now, gently toss it into the fire. I invite you to take a moment to look around the circle at the people you've invited in and those who found a space around that fire with you. And let's just take a moment to send love to them, to surround them in understanding and comfort as they let go of what's no longer serving their highest good. Hold the high ground for others as they release. Give them some grace and understanding. Even if we don't know what it is they're letting go of, we know that we are all letting go and processing and receiving and releasing this endless cycle of circulation at all times. So take a moment to bless the people around that circle with you. Bless those around the campfire who are letting go of the things they've been holding on to a little too long. And just send love to each and every one. And if around that circle there's somebody there that maybe you haven't forgiven, someone who you have put outside of your heart, give yourself permission to release the grudge, the unforgiveness, the pain into the fire. To allow that to be a part of the past without having to carry any pain or resentment or unforgiveness into the future. Allow yourself to release, to let go. Now let's look back into that bag before you, into your heart space, and see if there is something else there that's been holding you back from your highest good. Something maybe you didn't even realize you've been holding on to for so long. And let's bless it and release it. Maybe it's a memory that surfaces just every now and then, but when it does, it still hurts or brings up some anger or uncomfortable feelings. Give yourself permission to let go of that too. Maybe there's some unforgiveness of something, a situation or a person or something that happens, and Maybe you don't think they deserve the forgiveness. Do yourself a favor and release yourself from that burden. And toss that into the fire as well. And see that as it goes into the fire, the smoke rises up and returns to spirit, where we know that God has all of this handled, that we no longer have to carry that burden. We no longer have to carry around the things that weigh us down or block us from our good. We no longer have to carry with us old pains and old resentments. We can let them go. Allow that to be returned to spirit, where we know all is good and all is well. Take a moment, just allow anything else that comes into your mind. Anything that comes up is ready to be let go. Yet, if there's any hesitation, set it on the ground next to you, where you can pick it up later if you need to. But if you're willing to be open to receive the good that awaits you, consider just letting it go, just tossing it into that fire. Feel the release, feel the breath. Feel every breath. As you release that tension, those burdens, all the obstacles you've allowed to hold you back from your good. Feel the lightness that comes with letting go of all those things you've been carrying around. Imagine yourself as the tree outside, releasing its leaves, letting go of one after another after another. Blessing them and thanking them. Each thing that you let go of, bless it and thank it for the ways in which it has changed you, grown you up, served you before, as you now send it on its way so that you can move forward to what awaits you next, to the good that is ready for you to receive it. And now let's take one more look around the circle, those others that are around the campfire with you. And picture each and every one of them lighter and freer, happier, because they too have released those burdens and allowed them to be returned back to spirit. Look at how much each person has let go of it. Those flames are so beautiful, dancing like autumn colors, transforming even the things that weighed us down into space and time and opportunity. And now, just in case there's anything else that you forgot to let go of, something that maybe you're not even aware of, I invite you to bring your attention to the top of your head and just scan through your body and notice where there may be some tension you're holding on to. Relax your eyebrows. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and allow your jaw to relax and your shoulders to fall back. Relax. Allow your muscles in your arms to release, your hands to be free and flowing, no longer clenching or holding on to anything. Remembering that right where you are, God is, and you are supported. It's safe for you to let go. Now scan down your back, your spine, your tummy, your hips, your legs. Just relax, release. Allow yourself to be fully supported. in your feet. Just wiggle your toes as though you're out there playing in the leaves. Allow yourself to feel that joy, that lightness, the freedom that comes with letting go. And now from the bottom of your feet, inhale that nourishing earth and allow yourself to feel that nourishment, that love, that light come up through your body, through every cell, up through the top of your head. And release. Sending all of that earth energy out into the universe. And now bring that light and that love back down through the top of your head, down through your face, through your chest, through your legs, past your knees, back down into the earth. And again, as you inhale, bring that energy, that life, that love, spirit, just notice how it's moving through you, up through the top of your head. And as you exhale, allow yourself to notice that love, that life, that energy moving back through you, down into the earth. Feeling that life cycle move through you. The cycle of letting go so that you can receive. The cycle of receiving and then letting it go again when it's time. Just as the leaves fall off the tree, so that they may return to the earth and nourish it so it can grow again in the spring. Give yourself permission to release. Feel the warmth of spirit, the warmth of that bonfire, the warmth of the love and the light moving through you with every breath. And feel the community, the oneness, the connection with all that is, with those in your circle and those that are far beyond, those you may never even know. Remember that we are all one, and that we give ourselves permission to release that which has been holding us back. We release on behalf of all. We open ourselves up to the good, to the grace, to the love that is always available to us. Take in another breath, and as you do, bringing that breath into your heart space and send it out from your heart to the world. Seeing that love and that light surround the entire globe, the entire world, each and every person, every individual, every family, every community, every country. See them all lit up with that love and that light that you're sending, helping them to release what's no longer serving the highest good for all. And picture in your mind a world where we remember. We remember our wholeness, our oneness, our connection. Picture in your heart's mind a world where we remember each other. A world where we return to the knowing that right within each and every person is the light of Christ shining through them and working through them and as them. Letting go of all that is less than that truth, we restore our memory to wholeness. And as you take in another deep breath, just allow that life energy to move through you. Notice how it moves through each and every cell, through every breath. It restores every ounce of life and faith and memory of wholeness within you. And in any moment that we feel that we've clenched onto one more thing that is blocking us from that truth, all we have to do is take in another breath and let go. Breathing in love, and breathing out gratitude. With every breath, remembering that right where we are, God is always breathing us as us, through us. Breathing in love and breathing out gratitude. And now as we begin to bring our attention back to this space, I invite you to allow your mind to be flooded with all of the things that you have to be grateful for. Allow your gratitude to fill the space, every space, where you were once holding on to something that you've let go of. Every space in your heart and your mind's eye. You no longer need to carry on your back the burden of pain or unforgiveness, but instead, you can carry with you and breathe with every breath a sense of gratitude for the blessings of your life, for the love, for the family, for the community, for the opportunity, for the connection, for the powers within you, for the life that is breathing through you. Allow your mind just to be overwhelmed with gratitude, to think of all the faces and the smiles, all the moments, those in the past and those still to come. Allow those moments of gratitude, the big ones and every little itty bitty tiny one, to fill in the cracks, to fill in the space, to fill you up and overflow with gratitude. You are free to choose that. As you let go, you are free to choose gratitude instead. So as we come back to this space and as you're thinking of all of those things, allow yourself to express them. Smile, shout if you feel it, sing, dance. Allow yourself to fully embrace the gratitude of all the goodness in your life. The freedom of releasing all that tension, the freedom from all the burdens, all the obstacles that were blocking you from your good. Give yourself permission to embrace every beautiful leaf falling from the tree, every breeze that blows, every moment. Whatever you go looking for is what you'll find. Instead of resisting the change and holding on to the pain, give yourself permission to notice the good that is all around in every moment. Even in the moments that may feel like something less than good, notice that the good is there too, always. I hope you have a wonderful day and carry with you the gratitude that we remembered, that we took the time to remember. I hope that you'll go looking for the good around you this week and share it. Tell somebody about it. Spread the word, spread the good. That's one of our greatest powers. The opportunity to spread the good, to spread the love everywhere we go. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me. Have a great week. Namaste.